I'll just. Okay, what we need to understand is why are we coming for these sessions? Why are all of you coming for these sessions? Let's just think about it. What is it that's making me come to these sessions? Yes, Faizan? You can keep your video off and
Uh, so my
yeah.
so my purpose is basically to learn something from you actually, and just to relate how things are in my life and how it works out.
Is it relating? Is whatever we doing making sense and helping you in some small way?
Yeah, kind of, but like I'm starting to change my approach in looking things, like to look up to things, and I'm like trying to be in a happy manner when it comes to things, and yeah, past, if you have to put it that way.
Congratulations. The biggest thing is that you have understood and you are trying to implement these changes. So, in a small way, of course, it's tough, but consciously you have started trying. And out of 10, maybe two times you're successful. So, changing this attitude when two times you're successful, do you see the difference? What is the difference that you see? Is it helping you? I mean, in any way?
Yeah, the change that I noticed is when I'm being happy around people, even they smile while talking.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I kind of like that, and yeah, I just continue doing that with different people as well.
Did you try
Like
that with strangers?
not yet, but in office I try that. Like whatever the thing is in my head, I don't bring it in my face, and whatever the, like, the I read the room and just I act along in a happy manner.
That's wonderful. You started with known people also is a great step because when you've not done for so long and then you have to start doing na, ऐसे लगा अरे पागल तो नहीं समझे कि smile कर रहे हो तो, but you started that, which is wonderful.
Thank
Superb.
you so much.
You know what? I want to congratulate you and I'm going to give you a magic element. In some time, what will be after you keep attending my sessions, we are going slow so that that week we adapt what we have learned. What will be in your mind no will come on your face because यहाँ जो है ना वो इतना प्योर और अच्छा होगा that you don't mind having that on your face. That will actually happen with these sessions. I'm promising you that. Khushi was
Looking forward to
nodding
it.
her head. What, Faizan?
Looking forward to it.
Perfect. Khushi also was nodding her head. Tell me your experience, Khushi. It will
Yeah,
be wonderful to hear.
so ma'am, uh, on Monday I had my placement interview, and usually I was nervous, and you know how we feel. But a day before, after the sessions, also on Monday when we got your message, I thought about everything that I learned in the meeting itself, and I was just thinking like very positive towards my interview and everything, and it went well. The results have not came out, and my thinking is now that only that what will happen will be good. I know what is going to happen is going to be good only. My approach towards this is that.
Wonderful. I can't tell you how happy this is making me. Okay, the momentum that we are going at, we've done two sessions till now. Okay, this is our third session. The momentum that we are going at, give me a feedback. Is this momentum right? Are you finding it too slow, too fast, or it's perfect? Perfect, sure? Yes, Ritu.
Yeah, I am new in the platinum community and attending this call for the first time. So I want to know the purpose of these calls. There are many Zoom meetings going on one after the another. So what is the purpose, and can you explain
The
something?
wonderful part, Ritu, is that each session is individual and you'll understand each session individually. So there is a connection, but even without that, each session is very independent. So these sessions are to understand what life is, how we can have a better approach and increase our frequency. So a lot of people don't understand the word frequency. So in different sessions, first I've only explained what is frequency and what is energy. So there are a lot of college students. I'm a lecturer in college. So there are a lot of college students who I feel have nowhere to go to. They feel low sometimes. We all feel low, but at that stage, no, मम्मी को नहीं पता चलना चाहिए, नहीं तो वो भूकंप लाएगी. So they have nowhere to go. So that is why I've started these sessions. They are open to everyone, of course, but right now most of them are college students. So I want to be there because I am teaching them since 13 years. I'm teaching in colleges since 13 years. So I understand and resonate with them very well. So I want to
Okay.
be their go-to, so that once they understand the basics, they can come to me and we can resolve things. I know their issues already now because I teach them, not that they have told me individually. And all
So
of
the
us, in fact, even adults, feeling demotivated, feeling upset at times, having low self esteem, self doubt, confusion. These are the 5 major things that we all face at any age and at different times in our lives. So I help a lot of people first to make our life stable and understand. And then slowly, today's session is about upgrading our frequency. How will we do that?
okay.
So before starting the
Thank
session,
you.
I was just
So
taking a feedback because I had taken
one
2
more
sessions.
question.
Yes,
One more
yes, yes.
question.
Tell me.
So all these members here are only platinum members, or these are your students also?
No, these are a lot of my college students, and some of them are from the platinum family.
Platinum group.
So for
Okay.
the
So
others
you
who don't know the platinum family, she's talking about my mentor, whom we are a part of.
okay.
And the
I
good
was
news
not aware.
is, after we finish attending today's session, when we attend the next session, at the end of some next session, the next session, I am going to give all of you who are consistent a bonus, a free bonus, which is from my mentor. He has given it to me so that I can pass it on to only those people who are consistent and want to work on today's session. So today's session is action taking. Let us start with the session and we'll deal with the session, with the questions, sorry, by the end of the session. We'll keep 10 minutes to deal with a lot of questions that all of y'all have. Okay, and in case the meeting gets over, you can type on the WhatsApp group and I'll respond in detail in an audio message. Okay, is that fine with all? Thank you so much for all of y'all to be more participative, and having more cameras on is making me feel very good. Thank you so much. Okay, number one, right now, either on your phone or on a sheet of paper, I need you to write down 10 things that you want of your life. They can either be materialistic, they can be goal oriented, or as simple as I want to be happy all day.
I'm
They
sorry,
don't,
please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm
Krishnavi,
sorry, please forgive me.
Krishnavi.
Thank you. I love you.
Okay, I muted her. I think she unmuted by mistake. Can we write down 10 things? They can also be materialistic, but try to have a mix. Okay? And don't think too much. When you think too much now, it will be confusing. Write what comes to your mind, just write it.
Ma'am, you're on
Ma'am,
mute.
you're muted.
All those who are watching me on YouTube, please kindly write down 10 things that you want out of life without giving much of a thought, but comes first to your mind. Once you're done, just raise your hand or write in the chat box. Done. Can either be a latest phone, it can be having a loving boyfriend, it can be getting good marks, it can be anything. Or having just positive people around me. Done, Kushi? Great. Great, Faizan. Faizan is also done. Aishwarya done. Shreyansh, Arushi, Rajshri, Disha.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great.
Almost, ma'am. Almost.
Okay, Aishwarya is done. The music is fine or it's too loud? Okay, most of us are done. 1 more minute. Some of you, if you want, please write down in the chat box what you all want. Whatever, if you all want to. My first want is I want this place to be a happier place to live in for everyone. And that is why I have started this. I want to help as many people as I can. And you need to help me help others also. Yeah, most of us are done. I think we'll move ahead. Yes, shall we? पहले पता तो होना चाहिए ना what we want before moving towards that. Yeah. Later, after the meeting, I want you to prioritize. Okay. Usually, we think of only materialist things. First, materialism ही आता है. Yes or no? Everybody has mostly materialistic things. Means we start with that and then we come to more profound things. Oh, wonderful. Faizan has written big house, dream bike, money, happiness. Great. Super. Most of us, have you seen, most of us will need more or less the same thing. Ghar, gaadi, phone, happy married life or a boyfriend, good marks, good job. It's more or less the same thing. And all of this, like we've done in our earlier session, will be possible when we complete my sentence.
Increase our frequency.
Very good. Upgrade our frequency. So number one, I want you to be action takers. After today, after we finish these things that I tell you, from tomorrow, and if possible tonight, we will start posting pictures of what actions I have taken. And the people who take actions will be moved to a more private WhatsApp group who will get more of my involvement and private sessions for upgrading, because these I want to be available more to people who want to involve themselves, right? We will also have these Wednesday sessions, but on that WhatsApp, I will regularly put audio messages. You can also send me messages, and it'll be a two-way thing. You can also, from this group, this private group, whatever private messages I will get, in case you don't want to put it on the group, I will respond. Okay? Number one, before you get up with your eyes closed, you will be grateful for 10 things. Couple of things I've mentioned last time, we are going to talk at length about those things. So for example, what I do is, let us all say, I'm going to say what I feel, you can say what you feel, okay? So before opening my eyes, what I say is, thank you God for this AC in my room. You say what you feel. Start with me. I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and you say in your mind and I'll say in my mind, okay? It can be the fan, it can be the bed sheet, it can be the bed, it can be the alarm clock on the mobile. It can be thank you for my mother who makes breakfast in the morning for me. It can be anything. And 10. And then only you will open your eyes and get out of bed. How did you feel doing this right now? When you do this in the morning, you will see in some days you will feel grateful the whole day. अरे सीट मिल गई यार बस में, अरे ट्रेन में गर्दी नहीं है यार. You will start thanking everything slowly. What I am trying to do is put in small habits which will automatically upgrade your frequency. Okay, so the first one is being grateful. I am going to write this list in detail on the WhatsApp group. So if you don't want to write right now, it's fine. Okay, so gratitude. Number two, all the 10 things that you have written, okay, you will say, I have a beautiful house. I have the best bike, or you can write, I have Harley Davidson. I have already got a loving boyfriend or girlfriend. I have already received. So, and before I have, what will you add? Thank you. Thank you. I have already received. Can we do this much? These 10 things you just have to add. Thank you. I already have. I'm going to write this on the WhatsApp group, so don't worry. Okay, these are called affirmations. We are going to have a detailed for this closed group. On the open group also we'll have, but a detailed for how to make affirmations. That is a very long session, so we will cover that in detail next time, but for now this is great. Okay, so the first is gratitude, second is affirmations. Okay, clear? Third, start your day by smiling at yourself in the mirror. ब्रश करने जाते हो ना, मिरर है ना, just smile. Just, you don't have to show anybody, you have to show yourself. No, भले पागल लोगो, that's no problem. Okay, I want you to smile. रोना भी आ रहा, अरे यार कॉलेज जाना है, you will just smile. Mechanically it will happen initially, but it's fine. These small habits will become like a habit. All day you will smile. Okay, so this is 3. Wherever you, whether you are in the house all day or you go out, this is the 4th one. You will smile all day at everyone. अरे वो क्या सोचेगा, अरे सोचने दो ना, वैसे भी तुम्हें कहाँ जानता है वो, सोचने दो. You will see that that person will smile at you. Out of 10, 8 will definitely smile. Imagine you are adding smile to someone's face by you smiling, and most of you have cute faces only. ऐसे तैयार होके जाते हो ना कॉलेज, है ना? Okay, so the first is gratitude, second is reading these 10 things, third is smiling in the mirror while you are brushing. See, all this I'm telling you is not going to invest any time. Okay, the fourth is smiling at everyone. If you're home all day, just smile at your mom. Smile at your maid. She'll be so happy that there's somebody smiling at her. Smile at the watchman. Okay? Fifth, you will do one thing nice through the day. One thing. If you're driving, you let somebody cross and not speed. If you're walking, किसी का कुछ गिर गया तुम उठा दोगे. If you're traveling, you'll give your seat to someone else. नहीं पर मुझे बैठना है. You will ask this question, do I need this seat more or that person? Okay, and then you can politely say, can you hold my bag, please? It's okay. You've given the seat, give your bag to that person to hold. One nice thing you will do. If there is nothing you're not getting out of the day, just go down and give the watchman a cold bottle of water. वो पूरा दिन गर्मी में खड़े रहता है ना नीचे. Just go down and give one cold bottle of water. That's it. उतना भी करोगे. So one good thing you will do through the day. Okay? Is that too much? Is that too much time investment? Sixth, work out or do stretches at least for 15 minutes through the day. खाली ऐसे stretching करोगे, ऐसे हाथ मूव करोगे, ऐसे रोटेट करोगे, चलेगा. 15 minutes any time in the day. Morning is the best, but I know that you all get late to go to work or go to college. It's fine after coming back. लिफ्ट में भी करोगे नीचे जाते हुए तो चलेगा. नीचे जाते हुए, ऊपर आते हुए, or just climb the stairs. Even that is fine. So college, instead of waiting for the lift, second floor your lecture is, even if fourth floor it is, climb 2 floors or take the lift till the second floor, then climb 3 floors. Nahi chadne 7 male, no problem. Even that much workout is fine. But when you are doing that, your 100% attention will be to climbing. You will not think. When you're doing exercises, your 100% attention is on your wrist when you're rotating. Try. Hoga dheere dheere. Okay, this is the sixth one. Seventh, do one thing in the day that you love. It may be eating a chocolate. It may be just reading a book. It may be staring outside the window. For 10 minutes, do one thing that you love. It can be dancing. If you already, going for a dance class or music class, great. Then you don't have to do something extra. But 10 minutes you have to keep for yourself in the day. Yes? Makes sense? That is the seventh thing, I think, right? Seventh, no? Okay. Eighth, before sleeping, you will read these 10 things again. Just before you go to sleep. Yes, Vasudha? I think by mistake. Okay, so before sleeping, you will do this. Okay, and before that, you will journal. Everybody knows what's journaling? You will write down through the day. If you want to vomit out, write down. You don't have to think, kya likhu, kuch bhi likho. And if possible, write 3 things that you shouldn't have done today and 5 things that good things that you did today. Like you smiled. I smiled at 5 people. That's a good thing. I reached college on time. Amazing. That's a good thing. Simple things. God, बहुत बड़ा bomb नहीं चाहिए अपने को. Okay? Fine. Can we do that? You do it on the phone, I'm fine. You do it in a diary, I'm fine. You put it in an audio note on the WhatsApp message, fine. Okay, we did 9 things. Last, on a water bottle, you will tape. Okay, वो while kite flying वो tape आता है, वो कपड़े का tape आता है. That you will stick on the water bottle. Okay, and you will write affirmations. Or nahi hai tape, तो no problem. Just take a permanent marker pen. Okay, and write on the water bottle. What will you write? What do you think we should write? Take a guess. Water bottle पे कौन लिखता है? There's a story behind this. I'll tell you that story. Do you want to hear the story now? I want thumbs up on everybody if you want to hear the story now. Virtual, physical, chalega. Everyone, sub. All 12 people, I want thumbs up. Arushi, Shreyans, Vasudha, Disha, Vrinda, everyone. Disha is sleeping. I want thumbs up from everyone that I'm going to tell you the story right now. I think Aishwarya already did it. उसका नीचे गया. Faizan, are you here? Vrinda, are you here? Rupa, thumbs up for everyone. Okay, most of other. Okay, Faizan. I think उनका नीचे चला गया. Faizan is there. Aishwarya is there. Okay, great. So there was this guy. Okay, I will reveal the name later. Who had water in 10 glasses. Okay, he with each glass, on one glass he wrote hate, on one glass he wrote love, one glass he exposed pop music, in one glass he exposed bhajan, on another glass he had Beethoven music, on another just very random words he said. Okay, he exposed the different waters of different glasses to different things. On some he taped and some he talked, something he made them hear. Okay, then he froze these glasses. This is an actual experiment that was done. Okay, it's fully scientific. He froze the glasses because under a microscope, frozen water particles are easier to read. You know, when he read after the water was frozen, everything that was positive, like bhajan, love, loving words, all that, the formation of the water particle was exactly like a snowflake. Snowflakes are also of many shapes. Okay. And the ones that were negative, okay, were very, very disfragmented. There was no shape only, it was shapeless. You know why? This is not magic, it's science. Because water has memory. And our body is how much percent water?
70%.
Amazing. So if I'm consuming that water, which I have written on the water bottle, and 70% of my body is that, what will happen? It will get into my system. Okay, so there is a live example of a student. Some years back, 5 years back, I'm a trekker, I'm a sports person, I'm an enthusiast, you know, I'm an adventurer, I'm a traveler. So my body fitness is very important for me. I was not gymming. I was not picking up like really something heavy or doing something rigorous. But when I used to get up after sitting even for 10 minutes, now I used to say limp हो जाती थी मैं. वो पैर ना, that on the knee, I was never overweight. So there was no anything that I was doing wrong that was happening. My one knee, the moment I get up, I used to fall off. After 2 minutes, then I could walk properly. Don't know what happens. I was just sharing this with one of my ex-students. And she said she had a really clear skin, like all of your had. And all of a sudden, there were these black spots all over her face. And she said, I did homeopathy, I did Ayurveda, I did all kinds of medicine, you know, allopathy, everything. But there's nothing happening. I went to a skin specialist, nothing, a dermat, everything. Then somebody, you know, when you do everything, dawai, daru, sab kar loge na, uske baad then you switch to what? Some magic. अच्छा ये भी कर लेते हैं यार, ये भी कर लेते हैं, सभी कर लेते हैं. My face, yaar, imagine, I can't get out of the house. She started feeling that. Somebody told her of this water bottle technique. She wrote on the bottle, I have an absolutely clear skin throughout my body and I look beautiful. 3 months. All the spots were gone without, she had stopped all medicine because sab try karke she was like done. And she told me this, ma'am, you try this. So I wrote on the bottle that my immune system is very good and I'm at my optimum health. And all my body parts are working perfectly fine. That's all I wrote. Only positive things. Okay? And within 3 weeks, my pain has gone and has never come back. I know this sounds like magic. Today's magic is tomorrow's science. If 100 years back I told you, ऐसा कोई प्लास्टिक का ऐसा कोई इंस्ट्रूमेंट होगा जिससे तुम किसी से बात कर पाओगे. 100 years back if you told this to people, what will they say? अरे that is so magical यार, है ना? But that is science today, right? So what was science tomorrow was actually magic some years back. Okay, so on the water bottle right now with a permanent marker pen, You write something positive. It can be related to health, or I meet only loving people and trustworthy people, or I am very positive and I meet only positive people. कुछ भी. Okay, write something like that. And बाद में निकालना है तो पानी से धो दोगे ना तो निकल भी जाएगा. Later, when we learn affirmations the right way, we can tape it and write with a ball pen so that it doesn't go off. Okay, for this week, you write with a permanent marker pen. Cool, these are 10 things. Journaling is very important in the night. Evening में time मिलता है, evening में करो. While traveling back home, write it on your mobile. Fine. And I want all of y'all to share these pics on the group. People who do that every day will be transferred to a more private WhatsApp group whom I want to give more of my time and attention. Because there are 142 people and only 11 or 15 or 20 are joining. There are 10 who want to join who can't because of time constraint or they are working or some function or something. Yes. So there are not more than 30 people. So I want to give my time only to the people who are wanting. I'll keep doing these free sessions, but that is not a problem. I want to give value, but I want to give more value who value these sessions. Makes sense? Yes? If you first day you have done only 2 things, no problem. All 10 things nahi hua aaj, are, it's okay. Start with 1 thing at a day. Chalega. Smile to sabke karne mein, I know yaad nahi rahega. So every day in the morning, I'll just post it. So remember. Okay, shall we do that? And I'll pin that message. Instead of posting every day in the morning, I'll pin it and I'll put a reminder. Reminder to do 10 things. And then you see that pinned message. Shall we do that? Yes, I want all of us to do that. It took me time also to do these every day, but it will happen. Right now, I've told you only simple things. Later, when we get the habit of this, we will add a little more. Okay, this will help you raise your frequency. Once your frequency is raised, all that you have written now will slowly fall in place. Okay? Yes? In the chat box, write, I promise I will put in an effort to do this. Consciously. I'll help you remind. Before the meeting gets over, we have 1 minute. Khushi, tell me your question. In case the meeting gets over, you can post it to me on private also. Anybody who's looking at me on YouTube, you can write your questions in the comment section below and I will definitely reply. Yes, Khushi, tell me.
So, ma'am, out of the 10 things that I've written, there are some things that I don't want other people to know, right?
Correct. I understand.
So I just wanted to write in the water bottle, but can I do this that I write it with the tape and then I can put another tape to hide it,
No, you
something
send
like
it to
that.
me on private. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, or you can blur it and send it. No problem. Blur
Yeah.
the image and
Fine.
send. No problem. Okay? Instead of sending on private, वो miss हो जाएगा मेरे से. Better to blur
Yeah.
it and send it. That's no issue. Or you write on the water bottle, scratch it off, and then post it. You know, when you take a screenshot, you
Yeah.
can do that.
Yeah, but also that I'll take my water bottle to other places so other people will also see. So how can I do it so that other people like living
So
around
if
me
you have
doesn't
to write
see?
something very generic, like for good health or being happy, तो वो देखने दो ना, वो पढ़ के वो लोग भी खुश हो जाएंगे. वो लोग भी copy करेंगे.
Okay, fine.
अच्छा है. Don't write very specific things on the bottle right now. For now.
Yeah.
Okay? Yes. Any other
Yeah.
questions anybody has? The meeting will get over